So this chapter starts out with a flashback of how Luffy, got all his clones and all that. And we learned that Brulee's power is that she can reflect an image of somebody onto something or somebody else. In this case, Luffy got a bunch of animals from the forest and told Brulee, hey, put my image on all these animals and we're going to go crazy. The mirror was placed inside the middle of the cake, so it's good to know, where they came from. And we go back to the present time, and we see, the cake is just getting destroyed, demolished. Big Mom's going crazy, and she's gonna take her subordinate souls. And then we learn from the big bird guy, like the leader or the president of the news organization, starts explaining that if they have any fear of death in their heart, then Big Mom's gonna be able to take their soul. And later on in the chapter, we learned that Jinbei has no fucking fear of anything. Because he's like, yo, I'm gonna join the future Pirate King's crew, so I'm not scared of you, Big Mom. I'm not scared of you at all. And Big Mom gets triggered as fuck. She's like, yo, fuck you. And yeah, so she can't take Jinbei's soul. Anyways, after the cake gets destroyed and we learn all that, Dogtooth comes in and explains to Big Mom that all the Luffy clones are fakes. There's only one original, and they're all from Brulee's powers and all that. And Big Mom's like, okay, which one is the original one? And Luffy, being a fool that he is, was like, it's me, I'm the original one. And Capone, you see Capone's face like, oh my god, this guy's an idiot, ruining the plans. But yeah, Dogtooth comes in with his Laffy Taffy leg. We learn that he has the Mochi Mochi Devil Fruit, which is a Logia type. It's like some sticky substance that's in like rice cakes or something. But he looks like a Laffy Taffy. Anyways, Jinbei helps Luffy get unstuck from Dogtooth's attack by throwing like some black tea at him. And it's funny because Dogtooth goes like, yo, quit analyzing me. And nobody even said anything about him. And then like a few seconds later, Jinbei starts explaining to everybody, what his devil fruit is. And I was like, yo, this guy just lives in like another fucking dimension. But anyways, then Jinbei's like, hey, I'm gonna leave the crew, Big Mom's crew. And Big Mom's like, oh, you know what that means? That means you have to either choose, you stay here or I take your life. And Jinbei's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then, like I said before, Big Mom can't take his soul or lifespan away because Jinbei's not scared of Big Mom, so he has no fear of death. So he's officially part of the crew now. They just have to get the hell out of there so they can, have like a party, for the new Straw Hat member, Jinbei. Woo-hoo. And the bird guy, the president of the news organization, is just going crazy this whole chapter. He's just like, yo, there's so much shit going on. Big Mom's doing her soul powers. Luffy is fucking destroying the wedding. Jinbei's part of the Straw Hat crew now, so he's just going crazy, like orgasming all over the place. So then by the end of the chapter, we see Brook, because it's obviously Brook, because you can see a little panel of him going like, yo ho ho ho. And I'm guessing that he got the image of Luffy reflected on him as well, but he looks kind of weird because he's a skeleton, so he looks weird as shit. Or maybe he possessed some kind of toy that looks like Luffy, but I think it's, the other one, that he has his image reflected of Luffy on him. And he destroys Mother Caramel's portrait, which is, when I saw that, I was like, yo, Brook is actually putting a lot of work in this art. He got the transcript of the Poneglyph. He escaped Big Mom's, clutches, and then he's destroying Mother Caramel's portrait. Like, he's putting work this whole art. So I was like, damn, Brook, yo, respect. But yeah, that's how the chapter ends. It was a pretty cool chapter. Obviously, not a lot of story progression, because it was only like, what, 5 seconds in like One Piece world, One Piece time. But, I'm very excited for next week. I don't know what's going to happen now with Big Mom. Now that the portrait is done, she's probably going to go fucking apeshit crazy. And Capone has to do work, man. Vito and the rest of them are ready. They're like, yo, we're ready, man. We're just waiting for the signal. So, yeah, I'm excited for next week. If you guys like the review, comment, subscribe, and put a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys later.